Grace and peace, everyone. This is Charles here with another Midweek Recharge. And this week, I want to talk about, and maybe, if I have the opportunity next several weeks, kind of talk about when something looks good, when something looks right. And this idea, this concept goes all the way back to, for me, for my system of faith, the garden in Eden, and understanding that there are different origin stories for creation and humanity, for different faiths. For me, for mine, humanity, creation starts in Eden, and in Eden there's a garden, and in this garden, humanity is given the greatest gift, and also the kind of the largest burden, the heaviest burden, and that's choice. And God has this lush garden that humanity has to work, has to cultivate. That we have always been designed to be partners with God, not just kind of mindless drones or servants, but collaborators and partners. And all of this garden is available to humanity, with the caveat that there's one tree that they're to avoid, and that's why there is choice, because there has to be an alternate. That if the plan is enjoy everything, then there's no real choice there, because everything is available. But if there's going to be choice, there has to be an alternate plan. And so the plan was enjoy everything without enjoying that tree, and that tree is the knowledge. Folks may be aware of the knowledge of good and bad. And humanity sees that tree, and it looks good to them. It looks good to humanity. And because humanity relied on their perception and their vision and their understanding, and ignored God's vision and plan and understanding, sin enters the world. And so my challenge to you this week, and probably for the next several weeks, I think I'm probably the first time I'm intentionally describing kind of maybe a series, if you will. But the challenge is to not rely on your own vision and perception, to be empathetic, to maybe put yourself in someone else's shoes, to try to see the world, to try to see a circumstance, whatever it may be, large or small, from someone else's perspective, and ultimately we'll get to the place where we can start to see the world through God's perspective. Let that be your recharge.